They are not gifts. They are for you to make decisions. I have said with clarity that each and every one of us must clear their desk once a day. When you find that your desk is piling up with documents and files and papers, then you know something is wrong. It is my expectation that as we have promised the people of Kenya, we're going to digitize all the 5,000 government services in the next 6 months to enhance the efficiency of government. Eliud Owalo and his team know what they need to do with the support of the Attorney General and all the other people in Treasury and all the other sectors. And every principal secretary and every cabinet secretary must make it their business to work with the Ministry of ICT so that government services in your departments, in the areas of your jurisdiction are digitized in the next 6 months so that the people of Kenya can access government without too much bureaucracy. It should be possible for the people of Kenya on their phones, the same way, leveraging on technology, we have managed to demonstrate that it is possible to roll out a huge program like the Hustler Fund with 17 million people on board, 13 billion shillings already lent, without meetings, committees, and all the rest of the bureaucracy. It sends a very clear signal to us that technology can, leveraging on technology, we can make this administration not just professional, but most importantly, efficient. The people of Kenya should be able to pay from the comfort of their homes for government services. They should be able to know their electricity bills at home and pay them. They should be able to transact on birth certificates, on all the other government services that are required from the comfort of their phones. And using technology, we will also close the loopholes of pilferage and loss of government revenue. I want to tell you already, we are making very huge strides using technology to seal the loopholes that have always been a problem to us in matters collecting tax. It is my expectation that all of us, we have at the moment, I think 15%, about 300 government services that are digitized, 5,000 government services are not. My expectation is that this exercise in the next 6 months will be complete so that Kenyans can interact, whether they are land records, whether they want to know their rent, whether they want to know what they have to do with whatever other government service. They should be able to do it efficiently and without much hindrance or unnecessary bureaucracy. It is our expectation as well that leveraging on technology and ensuring that we build the necessary ecosystem for us to collect every penny that is due to the government of Kenya. As I have said, the whole of government approach is that we must be creative, we must be innovative. There are areas that we don't have to use public resources to drive government agenda. There are areas that we need to be creative, bring on board the private sector, create or consolidate and formulate and package government programs into investment opportunities and get the private sector to invest in those opportunities where there are revenues that can support investment in those areas. Case in point is the Ministry of Water. We have agreed that water is a commodity that we can sell to our off-takers who want to use the water for irrigation, to off-takers who want to use water for all the other services, and we should be able to package our water harvesting activities and water harvesting programs into investment opportunities and get the private sector to come on board. That can be replicated in many government programs that are in our manifesto. We must be clear that the whole of government approach is bottom up. We have agreed that our approach, whether we are thinking about our interventions in the economic sector, it must be from the bottom up. Whether we are whether we are looking at our programs in agriculture, we are today recruiting farmers from the farmer who has an acre or 2 acres to the farmer who has 1,000 acres, so that we can service them. And again, we are going to use technology this time round to support our farmers with whatever subsidy programs that we have, so that we make it efficient, we make it free of brokers and middlemen, and those are the people who normally give us challenges. Again, it is the whole of government approach. We have agreed that as we sit as a team here, we're going to have a breakup groups so that we can go and delve into detail, and every ministry is going to give us timelines on the priorities that we have set in our manifesto. When are we going to finish this program? When are we going to actualize this commitment? And we are going to have a 3-month, a 6 months, a 1 year, a 2-year program that is going to inform what the whole of government approach is going to look like. And that is going to be available to all of us. We have agreed also that from the next cabinet meeting, Mathi Wanjau, our Secretary to Cabinet, has assured us that from the next cabinet meeting, our meetings are going to be paperless. Again, we are going to run our cabinet on the basis of the digital space. And progressively, it will be expected of government in every department that we can leverage on technology to make government much more efficient. Sending a letter takes longer than sending an email. The email arrives instant. A letter tells us we have to get a messenger and another motorbike and another messenger on the other side, and the receptionist on the other side, and all manner of bureaucracy. I think it is time Kenyans got value for the resources they put at our disposal to run their affairs. Government is a continuous enterprise. It is my expectation that every government program that is in place, we must assess whatever that is in the best interest of the people of Kenya. We align it to our program and make sure that those programs are completed. And as we build our own programs into the next budget, it is also our expectation, and you have been taken through the program of budgeting